Good morning, Card Readers. RJ back with another video, so let's get to it. Doing a face showcase today just because not showing off a lot of stuff, so get it done quick and dirty. Keep from just show off who I am again one more time and showing off some cool cards. And just for what I'm showing off, I think it's better if I don't have the camera turned around on this one. So today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 1989 Fleer Update. The Mike Schmidt Retires card, May 29th, 1989, is when he made the announcement. Love that Fleer put out this salute card to him in the update set. You don't get too many players who retire who get themselves a highlight card or a tribute card. So it's nice that they did that for Mr. Schmidt. Still considered the greatest third baseman of all time. Don't question me. Today's random baseball item of the day from 2002 Upper Deck, the Ron Gant card. Love the Ron Gant card. He's one of those guys who's just borderline outside the Hall of Fame. I just don't think he's going to qualify for it. Too many injury seasons. He was a bit of a nomad in the end of his career. In fact, here he is with the Oakland Athletics. May look like a Braves card with the A up top, but it's actually a throwback Oakland Athletics card, jersey there, so it says Oakland on the front, obviously. But Ron Gant on the Oakland Athletics, one of those trivia questions. What teams did he play for? And if you look on the back, another team he played for, you might not remember, was, that it comes into focus, he played for the Rockies, actually. So, yeah, Ron Gant was a bit of a nomad late in his career. That is my random baseball item of the day. Today's trivia question. There are 6 Major League players who have hit for the cycle 3 times. Hitting for the cycle is not an unheard of feat. It's about comparable to throwing a no-hitter. You get 1 or 2 a year when someone hits for the cycle. So it's certainly not a unique feat, but only 6 players have hit for the cycle 3 times. Who was the last to do it, and in what year did they do it? That was your question. What you're playing for, as always, 3 awesome Hall of Fame cards. I have here a 1999 Topps Finest Barry Larkin. Still got the film over top of it. TCMA card. I believe this is TCMA. Let me see if I can't find the thing. But a cool card of Juan Marichal. From like Stars of the 60s. Little Juan Marichal card. Very young looking Juan Marichal there on the cover. And then as always, a Common Collection Hall of Famer. This one is Bucky Harris's Hall of Fame card. Now Bucky Harris is in for being a manager, not a player. His stats don't warrant it. These were his career playing stats on the back. But it was his managerial prowess that put Bucky Harris in the Hall of Fame. He did manage the Phillies for 1 year too. So that's what you're playing for. If you're interested in those cards, just shoot me an email with a guess to that question. I'll include my email in the description below along with a repeat of that question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer. We will pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that one. Today, before I get to showing off cool stuff, I want to tell everybody out there that the Philly show is coming up on this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know a lot of guys go on Friday. I do not. I tend to go twice a year, March and September. They will have one in December. I tend not to go to that one. Spread my dollars apart this way. But finally, we're going to have a YouTube gathering at the Philly show. Shout out to Ray from Philly, and oh gosh, I'm blanking on the other guy who did it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna break right here and insert that guy's name. Hang on a second. Cardboard Coach Neil. That's the channel name. Cardboard Coach Neil. Shout out to Mr. Cardboard Coach Neil. I'll see you at the YouTube gathering, sir. Okay, so there you have that guy's. I apologize for not remembering his name. So, but anyway, I'm going there. I'm going to be at the YouTube gathering. I'm going to bring a lot of stuff to give away to people that I see. So at the show. I'll be there most of the Saturday, and then I'm also going to stay for the YouTube gathering. But if you're a local Philly guy, only if you're a local Philly guy, come up to me. I have a couple of these. These are the Topps Now card. You know what this is. If you see this image, you know what it is. And Topps Now put out a card of that, and I snagged a 10-pack. I have one in my collection, but the rest are going to be up for grabs. So if you see me, come and ask me, and I'll give you one. I have a couple other Steve Carlton cards. They're kind of promo cards from St. Luke's Hospital, which is a hospital up in the Allentown, Bethlehem area and further north. I got a lot of those cards when I met Steve Carlton for a St. Luke's promotional event not too long ago. So I got a stack of about 50 of those cards to give away if anybody wants one. And a lot of other things, just because I love giving things away, trivia questions and whatnot. So if you see me, come up to me, say hi, and I might have something to hand out to you. And certainly at the YouTube gathering, I'll be running around saying hi to everybody I can find, and just sharing some hobby love with everybody, all right? Today, quick showcase for you. That's another reason I didn't want to do it. I wanted to do it as a face reveal, but I picked up some new stuff off the bay, and also got a return PSA grading thing. So a new card for my post-war Hall of Fame set. I kind of broke down, since everybody else in the world is doing it, I kind of just signed up for it. And I'm starting with the recent, the cheap ones from the junk wax era. That's kind of what I'm starting with, because I can get 9s and 10s for like $20. But I have here the 1988 score traded set, Craig Biggio. So in the PSA 9, again, I'm only buying 9s and 10s of these modern players. So there you go, PSA 9 Craig Biggio. I want to say this is like my 25th card or something like that. I really am not paying close attention because I'm so far away, and I don't have many of the vintage. Most of the vintage cards in that set I have because I needed them for my Phillies collections. So then you get into some of the cooler ones I have, and I'll go in oldest to newest. So I got a bunch of Phillies cards sent to me not too long ago, and some of them were old Bowman cards. Now, they're not of anybody famous or big time, but I figured I might as well get them slab because they just look so cool in slabs. So 1951 Bowman, Ken Heitzelman. And just a cool looking card. And again, I think they just look better in the slabs. You might not agree, and you might wonder why slab it. It's not really worth that much, but again, I think it just looks better in a slab, so I did it. Similar to that, I got a 1952 Bowman, Del Ennis. And again, I just think it looks better in a slab. One of the things I have been doing is trying to get a copy of every vintage baseball set with a Philly on it. And that's a lot cheaper than if I was going to do it for the Yankees or the Dodgers or other teams like that. Luckily, the Phillies do not have many great players, certainly in the 30s and 40s, so it's really inexpensive to get that. This is my second Del Ennis card. I might just go ahead and try and get the Del Ennis player run, because I think it's kind of cool. This one fell into my lap as I can't remember, I think it was a gift from somebody, and there were some random Hall of Famers in there, so I slabbed up this Catfish Hunter, 1968 Jim Hunter on the Oakland A's. So anytime I have a stack of slabs I got to send out to my grading company. I actually use a company called Nash Cards when I do my grading. I send them in a bulk order. I'm actually due to another one, and I'm trying to start. There's a lot of people out there who have player runs of all different players, and rather than picking up, I'm going through my collection of the junk wax cards, and I'm just sending in the junk wax cards of Hall of Fame players to get them slabbed up that way. That way it's a lot less hectic. You know, it takes some time, but I can do it over time. And while I'm getting those slabbed and graded, I can also buy a couple cards off the bay. This one, I really didn't care about the grade, but I'm trying to get rookie cards of all of the great Phillies. And I I want to get them slabbed. I didn't care about the grade. I probably could have bought one at a better grade than this, cheaper than it got me slabbed when it turns out the grade I got, but I got a PSA 1 on this one. But this is Bake McBride's 1974 rookie card. This one I happen to have in my collection, and it was raw, so I just shot it out to PSA. And again, it came back a 1. I didn't even bother to look. I imagine a 1 would have cost me like 2 cents, even graded. I bet that I probably could have got it for in like a 9 or 10, 8 or 9 for under $20 because Bake McBride is a nobody. And I mean, let's look at the other players on this card. There's really nobody of note. I mean, Brian Downing, I know Brian Downing by name. The other two guys, I really can't say I know them at all. It's interesting too. Bake McBride's real name is Arnold Ray. Look at that at the bottom. I don't think I ever knew that his real name was Arnold. Yeah, if you're going to go Bake McBride over Arnold, I think that was a smart move. Smart move. The last one I got slabbed, again, this one just fell into my lap because somebody handed it over. It was a trade or a gift. I swear it was a gift. Maybe it was a trade or something. But I guess I didn't expect much on this card, but it was kind of fun to get the grade I got. I kind of hoped it would be a little bit better, but the surface is a little unfortunate, and it is a Hall of Fame rookie card in a way. The 1975 Topps Mini Hall of Fame card, rookie card of Gary Carter. So now the first thing I did was, gee, how much is a 6 Mini going for? It's a Hall of Fame rookie card after all. About 20 bucks. Yeah, it's not worth a lot, but this is a cool card. This is the kind that I might just, when I'm going, one of the things I'm doing when I go to the Philly shows, I'm going to drop off a stack of cards, like about 20, 25 cards to 4 sharp corners to get sold. I might drop this one off to get sold, Not sure if they'll want it, but that's another cool card. Another fun thing I got today, this is right out of blue. I just got this the other day. It had no return address on it. It's clear who sent it to me. I have no idea, no doubt who sent it to me. Shout out to this person. As soon as I show it to you, I'll do the shout out. But I got a top loader, and in the top loader were 3 cards, and they were very distinctive. So I'm going to show off one little sticker thing first. I got a 4 Collectors sticker. All right. Love me the 4 Collectors guys. Watch them as much as I can. I also got a brand new version of their autographed card with all 5 of them on there. Interesting. Ooh, they even got the little QR code there on the back. Check that out. But this is all autographed by everybody. It's numbered. I think I got card number 26 of 50. Again, I have no idea why I got this because I didn't send it to anybody, and I'm not sure which one of the guys sent it to me. I say that, but I probably am pretty sure who sent it to me when I see the final card that I got. So this one is glorious. I mean, the person who did this, and you'll know as soon as you see the card who did this, what a smart, unique, and inventive way to issue a card of yourself. So here is a reprint of the Pee Wee Reese 53 Bowman, is it? But if you zoom in, the head is different. And if you know who that is, you'll know that is John, the 3D 80s kid. So shout out to John, 3D 80s kid. I have no doubt that he is the individual who sent me those 3 glorious cards. And this one is fantastic, John. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. It is going to be one of my prominently displayed cards. I think the little mini John head on the card is awesome. Thank you very much for that. My last showcase, I'm trying to get every card of this player. If you have to ask why, you're not paying attention to my channel. So I'm not even going to explain why I'm trying to get every card of this player. But I got another Ron Jackson card to add to my collection. This is the 59 Topps, obviously. Trying to get every card of this individual. There are, I think there's like 20 cards of him, from regular issues to team issues. And obviously, he's an unknown player for the most part. There is another more recent Ron Jackson from the 70s and 80s, played for the Twins and Angels a large part of his career. He's a much more prominent Ron Jackson. He was a longtime coach in the minor leagues. He might be still active in the coaching world in the minor leagues. I don't know, but I started getting some of this guy, Ron Jackson, recently, and I'm going to try and get all his cards. Not slabbed. This is not one I'm going to slab up. It's just for my own personal pleasure, and you should know why. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you're going to be at the Philly show, come down and track me down on Saturday. I'll be at the YouTube gathering. If you need the information on the YouTube gathering, go back to Ray from Philly's channel. He'll have all the details on one of his more recent videos, so check it out. And again, I'm blanking on the guy's name, but I did insert it earlier in this video. So thank you all for watching. I hope to see you again on Wednesday and Friday, and then on Saturday. Take care.